What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Dan here, and we are looking at a brand new Marvel Legends figure, the Invincible Iron Man. I am semi-excited for this figure. Honestly, kind of a little baffled by this figure. Not baffled. But anyway, I'll get into it. Before I do, though, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I do action figure content all the time. Lots of Marvel Legends, lots of everything. Anyway, let's talk about this. So one of my big, what ifs about Marvel, or what kind of question marks, is how come we never get any Iron Man villains? We don't even have a Mandarin figure until this. The only Mandarin we had was a movie version of the figure, and before that it was a Toy Biz version. We don't have any Ironmonger, Titanium Man, Crimson Dynamo, any of those Iron Man villains we don't really have. And I'm very excited to get the Mandarin here finally, but to be honest, this is just a dude in a suit. I really want the Mandarin with the green robes and all these cool magic effects. We don't really get that with this guy. We get an alternate head, some hands that don't have rings on it, and these kind of lackluster magic effects. Before I judge it too much, I don't like to judge it on that because I know what this figure is. I bought it, so I knew it wasn't going to be that Mandarin, but I'm still a little disappointed that it isn't that Mandarin. But without further ado, let's open this up and get into the video. Okay, guys, and we are back here with Iron Man and the Mandarin. Both these figures are actually really cool looking, come with some decent accessories and such. And they're pretty nice. I mean, there's a couple quirks about them that I don't love, but we'll get into that. Real quick, I'll get into the accessories. So starting on the left here with Iron Man, he comes with some of his Iron Man effects that we are very used to seeing. Maybe we're not because the camera won't focus. There we go. These ones are actually multicolored. They go from a white to a yellow, which is really cool. And he has some cool effects on his hand that I'll show off in a little bit. And he also comes with a pair of... thrown everything around. Comes with a pair of fisted hands here, if they want to stay in place. Here we go. And then he comes with this head sculpt right here. Come on, my camera is terrible at focusing. There we go. So with this unhelmeted head, which is really cool. And then obviously he has his helmeted head. The Mandarin also comes with two head sculpts. He comes with this one right here, which is pretty cool. I actually like this one more. Kind of prefer this one with black hair. Comes with a good amount of hand sculpts. So he has these right here, which are really cool. These are kind of wild looking ones I really like. Then it comes with a pair of holding hands, I guess. I don't know. But it doesn't have anything to hold. God, my camera is awful. I apologize that I can't get anything to focus for more than a quick second. And it comes with these cool fire effects, which have some good shading. A little more pink around the edges and then a deep red. The camera's not really picking it up too well, but it is then. Another cool thing about the Mandarin is he comes with these fisted hands right here that have all of his rings on them. It is a little annoying that not all of the hands he comes with this with these rings on them, but the ones he does come that have the rings are really nice. And they're all different colored too. Nice, lots of good detail for them. All right, guys, so here we are now with Iron Man. We're going to take a look at him. Sorry, I cut the video. My battery died. Anyway, here is Iron Man looking really good. I really like lots of the detail that they have on this figure, lots of the cool features. The head sculpt is a little weird, in my opinion. It's more just a design by Marvel. It's super narrow, and like, you know, in like some of like the imaging and stuff, you'll find it doesn't look this angular. Like, it doesn't look that angular, but it looks angular right, but I think the figure takes it way too far. Like, it just looks like a pointy chin, way too pointy. Anyway, some really cool stuff. I like the shoulder pads here that he comes with. They don't really allow him to move up too much. Actually, they do. You get a pretty good movement out of him. That's actually pretty cool, actually, that they do that. Come on, focus, camera. And it's cool that they're able to actually do that. Also here on the shoulders, too, you can see, like, they have, like, so it does have, like, a butterfly joint, and, like, this little piece of plastic here is, like, in between. And it's kind of just, like, loosely there, but it has some sculpting and detail in there, which is really nice. So that's pretty cool. Lots of red on this arm, not a lot of yellow, but still nice. I really like too right here these hands. So they have like this like yellow or dust. So when you put the effects in here, it kind of looks like a little more like there's light coming off of it, which I like. It's not that noticeable, but I like it. Get off. Nice. See, he's got all this nice detail here on the arms and like the legs. He's got these two things right here, which on his hips like move. Little weird tack thing, but is there in the comics. Actually, had a figure similar to this that had the same thing. It's not the first Iron Man, I think, to have these little hip things. His calves though here look really weird. They look super like calves. Like it's like super pronounced. It is kind of weird. I don't know. There's not any good shots of the comic book that I can find that show his calves, but these look very pronounced, more than they need to be. Let's go over some of the articulation. Now, I showed the head already. So the head and the neck actually both move separately. So you can get him looking up really far, which is nice. What you need with Iron Man. And his shoulders here. He said this rubbery part right here allows him to move the hands out or the arms out as far as you can. They obviously do spin around if you want them to. Double jointed elbows. Nice articulation here at the wrist. And torso's got some good articulation as well. So you can get him like looking back pretty far. So it is like a ball joint here and then like a hinge as well. Good articulation of the legs. There's like a little die cut underneath this armor, so you can move it like that. Double jointed knees, and then some ankle movement here and some ankle pivot. Oh, I'll show that ankle pivot. Look at that. Good pivot. Anyway, let's get to the Mandarin here. Now the Mandarin, looking really nice. I really like his tie. Is all like not disheveled, but like it's clearly like undone, like he's fighting, which is cool. Not too familiar with this version of the Mandarin. I actually was reading this comic back in the day, which crazy to say that's back in the day. It's been a while since this comic's been out. But I never got to the Mandarin part. But he has a nice long like robe here, which is cool. Kind of just wish they made it green. That would have made this figure a lot better if it was just green, run a green suit, you know? He's looking good. Got this really nice head sculpt here. Yeah. Nice long hair. Oh. Not really much on him as far as like detail. I mean, he's just a dude wearing a suit. But it does look nice. And the jacket looks really nice. That's a good detail. I like it. He does have some good articulation as well, so you can move his hands out pretty far, or his arms out. He doesn't have any like butterfly. I mean, he may under there, but no really need. The jacket gets in the way. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Decent movement on the wrist. The sculpting of like the jacket kind of gets in the way of the wrist movement, but that's okay. Bend over a little bit, like that. Get him kicking up. Got a thigh cut here as well. Double jointed knees and some ankle hinge and pivot. Anyway, guys, I'm about to get these guys into this nice sweet pose. We'll get into my closing thoughts on the figure. Be right back. All right, so here they are, guys, kind of squaring off with each other. It's really hard to get this guy into like a decent pose. Putting these magic effects on him didn't really work. I'm not gonna lie, I was going to, but they just looked terrible. I mean, it could be with the fisted hands. They probably look better with you know, one of these hands or whatever, but it didn't really work out. But these figures are cool, you know. I'm still kind of just like wondering when we will get a classic Mandarin. I really would like a classic Mandarin from Hasbro, as well as just a bunch of Iron Man villains, you know. I feel like we've gotten Iron Man waves before, but it's just been a bunch of Iron Man figures and then just random figures. But yeah. Anyway, guys, what do you think of these figures? Like I said, these figures are pretty cool. Just kind of wish we had a different version of the Mandarin here. But this is cool. And I think this Iron Man is also really nice too. It'll go good with a nice Iron Legion, you know, Iron Man suit display. But yeah. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, peace out. No focus there. Peace out.